Let's title this episode Aaron Judge and the Yankees. Manny, thanks for tuning in. Jenny, thanks for tuning in. Guys, thank you so much. Today we're going to talk about Aaron Judge and the Yankees. Let's wait for more people to tune in, right? Let me pin this. Mi niño. Mauro from the New York Indians tuning in. Aram, my best friend, my baby girl. Click Bangersons, thank you for tuning in. Jenny. Ignore the noise outside. We're going to start very soon. Just waiting to see how many people are going to come in. Thank you guys for all the support. I am in Barrel Up Baseball Player Development right now in the studio part. As you can see, the logo on the back, Barrel Up Podcast. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. I've been doing it for a long time, and it's nothing but an honor to give you guys the best content, baseball content out there on a week-to-week basis. This is what it's all about. Promoting the youth, helping the youth with their dreams. We are here, like I said, in Barrel Up Baseball Player Development, located in 655 East 233rd Street, the Bronx, New York. We've opened our doors ever since August 3rd, I should say. Officially August 5th, and it's been nothing but a blessing to see the people coming in and getting their workouts in, getting better within the game of baseball. The game of baseball has taught me many lessons in life, and it's nothing but an honor to give back to the upcoming generation, whether it's collegiate players, high school players, pro players. We can all learn something, and we're going to incorporate different age group teams. We have different packages available for softball and baseball players on a day-to-day basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. So this is the spot. Manuel, te espero por aquí, Manuel, te espero por aquí. Guys, do me a favor, if you haven't, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Barrel Up Podcast, as it's spelled back there. This episode today will be airing, and from here on out, we'll be touching base with the fans of Instagram. But for those that aren't able to tune in tonight, you'll be able to see this episode on YouTube, Barrel Up Podcast, right? So we're going to wait for 10 people. We have 5 people right now. Start getting your notes together, because tonight we go deep into the topic, Aaron Judge and the Yankees. Aaron Judge, we all know, is having a year to remember. Aaron Judge is undoubtedly the best hitter in the American League, maybe all Major League Baseball this year. The guy is on a tear. He is not wasting any time. This is his contract year, right? Before the season, the Yankees had offered him $287 million. He declined that. He betted on himself, as a lot of players do. And long story short, he's having the year to remember. Aaron Judge is 30 years old, but he has carried the Yankees to the playoffs. Let's talk about it. The Yankees clinched last night the AL East division. Many say that the AL East is the toughest division, but this year we saw teams like the Red Sox, etc., not playing to their potential, as we know what kind of potential they have. And the Yankees took the division from day one. I'm not a Yankee fan. I am wearing the Yankee hat. I know, bash me now. I like the hat because it has the Dominican logo. I respect the Yankees. Don't get it twisted. I respect the Yankees 100%. I am not a fan of the Yankees, but you have to give props where props is due. Am I right? Am I wrong? You guys let me know. The Yankees are back in the playoffs ever since Aaron Boone, the manager, has stepped into the managerial position for the Yankees, they have made the playoffs for the first 5 years. First 5 years of his coaching, of his managerial career with the Yankees. Have they passed the first round? No. Do they look like they're going to pass the first round this year? Yes, they have a tremendous team. And we shall see. Jenny's asking me, what team do I go for? I go for the Mets, to be honest. I'm a Met fan and a Red Sox fan at the same time. If you want to know the answer to that, you can message me privately as to why. I'll just tell you here. I was born in Boston, so there we go. Now, guys, let's talk about Aaron Judge and the Yankees. Let's look at Aaron Judge's numbers this year. Aaron Judge is in a league of his own. He has played 150 games, 667 official plate appearances. Out of those, 548 are official at-bats. He has tied his prior record, 128 runs, right? This year, 172 hits, 28 doubles, no triples, 60 home runs, 6-0, right? 128 RBIs. He has walked 105 times and is posting up an average of 314. These are video game numbers, if one must say. He's going on a tear. He is putting an exclamation point as when it comes to the question of his contract. This is his contract year. He betted on himself. He did not take the first offer. And things have been playing out in Aaron Judge's favor. Now, question marks. I want you guys to answer this question. Do the Yankees have enough money for Aaron Judge? How much money and how many years does Aaron Judge deserve? I'm going to give you my piece. Whoever wants to go on live with me, go right ahead, request it, and we will chat a bit about this topic. Share this live so other people who love the game of baseball can come in and chime their opinion, you know. Let's talk about it. How much money would you give Aaron Judge, knowing the tremendous year that he's having? He's in a contract year, like I said. How much money does he deserve? How many years do you give the 30-year-old Aaron Judge? When I say the age 30-year-old, I'm not bashing him or I'm not coming at him as a sign of weakness. I'm just stating the fact. The fact is he is 30 years old. He's not a 22-year-old player. He's not a 23-year-old Juan Soto. He is 30 years old. And with 30 years old, he's putting up these numbers and he's playing very consistently. By far, in 7 years of his MLB career, he started at the age of 24, 2016 with the Yankees. This is his best year. This is his best year offensively. So take that into consideration before you say a number or before you think about how many years you would give Aaron Judge. I know what he's looking for. Even the blind man can see what Aaron Judge is looking for. He's looking for 10 years. He's looking for a 10-year contract, which I'm not a fan of. I am not a fan of a 10-year contract. Reasons being because to this day, no player who has achieved or has signed for 10 years, no player has produced those 10 years, the full 10 years, right? It's very hard to produce. Number one, baseball, if it's not, is close to the hardest game to succeed in. We're in a game of failure. Number two, for a position player, 10 years is a lot. For any player, for a pitcher, 10 years is a lot. Reason being because you risk the part of injury. You're out there playing 162 games or close to, right? So every day that you play, you're risking an injury, right? Age plays a factor. As you age, your skills start to decline. You're only human, right? This is why there's a lot of players that go the extra mile, not caring about if they get caught or not, and they use banned substances. Not because they don't have talent. If you're a major leaguer, you have the talent. But because of the factor of age, fatigue, etc. It's 162 games. Every 3 days, you're flying out to a different city, a different state, right? Jet lag, tired, sore, and you have to perform at 7 o'clock to play your scheduled team. This is why players use banned substances, okay? You don't use banned substances to hit home runs, but that's another topic. Jay Luna, mi hermano, gracias por la sintonía. Gracias por la sintonía. Un placer tenerte aquí. Estamos hablando de Aaron Judge y los Yankees. Pues sí, I'm going to go in Spanish now. ¿Cuántos años le dan usted a Aaron Judge? ¿Cuántos años, cuánto dinero le dan al toletero Aaron Judge? Está teniendo una temporada tremenda. 60 jonrones, 128 carreras impulsadas con los Mulos del Bronx. Quiero saber su opinión. ¿Cuánto dinero, how many years, how much money do you give Aaron Judge at this point in his career? Right? Is he the best baseball player of MLB right now? These are the questions that GMs around the league are asking themselves. I did a questionnaire on Barrel Up _baseball, and I asked the fans, I said, how much money, if you were a GM, how much money would you give Aaron Judge and why? A lot of people said 8 years, $350 million, 7 years, $250. I saw $375 million. I saw $350. I saw $250, right? What is the risk that you're taking with Aaron Judge? You want to hear my part? You want to hear what I think? Here we go. I'll tell you what I think. Okay. This is what I think. And this is what I would offer Aaron Judge. This is my deal. If I were a GM, if I were the Yankees general manager, or one of the general managers for the other 29 teams, this is how I see it from a GM standpoint. You guys all know that I'm not in favor of the 10-year contract. Why? Because to this day, I have not seen one player, that has performed throughout the whole 10 years. That's number one. Number two, Aaron Judge is 30 years old. 30 years old. By far, in 7 years of his MLB career, this is his best year. What does that tell you? That tells you that players mature year by year. Age is something that we cannot control. Players get older as time goes on. You're signing a player that has been injury prone in the past. By the way, contracts get negotiated in this manner. You get paid on your past performance. So whoever is going to bid for Aaron Judge is going to see what he's done from the beginning of his career, from 2016 on. You get paid on past performance. You get paid on projection, what we project you to be on this team, what we think you would do on this team. And you get paid on the last year of your free agency, right? This is his last year before he touches the free agent mark. He betted on himself, and it played out for him. He's having the best year of his career. Now, if I am the Yankees general manager or another team, this is my offer for Aaron Judge. Take it or leave it. Knowing the aspects that I just described. I'm giving Aaron Judge a $250 million contract. $250 million a year. $250 million for 7 years. What does that guarantee Aaron Judge? That guarantees Aaron Judge $35 million a year for the next 7 years. That guarantees my ball club that we're going to have Aaron Judge in the prime of his career. He's still young. He's 30 years old. He can still give you 5 to 6 solid years. My contract offer is 7 years, $250 million with a club and player option of an 8th year, an extra $30 million, right? So this can pan out to be $280 million for Aaron Judge, depending on if in that 7th year, he's still producing, we will go ahead and give him the option for the 8th year for another $30 to $35 million. It could be $285, $290 million, close to 300, which is what he's looking for. At the end of this contract, he will be 37, 38. If he conserves himself, as we know the type of player he can be, he is and can be, he can then go for another contract for 3 years as a DH. Remember, the DH is accepted in both leagues, American and National League. That's an advantage. That's a plus to old players, right? Because like Nelson Cruz, who has been getting contracts every year, renewing contracts every year, his job is to hit, right? Obviously, right now, whoever wants to sign Aaron Judge is going to want to see on the ball field, right? Obviously, whoever is signing Aaron Judge is going to want to see him on the ball field, is going to want to see him play every day. This is what we're signing Aaron Judge for, to play every day. You need him on the field every day in order to produce, in order to give you these numbers or close to. Okay? Do I think he is a $40 million player per year right now? No. I do not think he's a $40 million player. Leave that to Mike Trout. Right? He's very close to it, but he's not there. Why do I say that? Because of the fact that he is not a 5-tool player. He can hit. He can play defense. He has a strong arm. He cannot run as fast as other players, right? He does know the game though. So out of five stars, out of 5 qualities, he has 4. He has 4 out of 5 tools, right? Therefore, I say that this is the contract that I'm going to offer Aaron Judge. I'm going to offer Aaron Judge $250 to $280 million for 7 to 8 years. That is guaranteeing him to be a $35 million player for those 7 years. That 8th year, upon performance, will give you another year. After that, you can go ahead and get another contract, secure a 3 to 4 year contract. We're seeing players go and play until the age of 40, 41, 42. Look at Max Scherzer, totally complete different player. But Max Scherzer is in his 40s and he signed a 3-year, $120 million contract. Right? So this is what I have to say about Aaron Judge and the Yankees. The Yankees. Now let's move on to the Yankees, right? The Yankees clinched the AL East Division last night, winning last night. And they're on pace to go very far in the playoffs. Why do I say that? I say that because of the fact that they have played strong throughout the whole year. We do see a Severino and Garrett Cole inspired, leading the rotation of that team. Willy Quito, mi hermano, gracias por la sintonía. Hoy estamos hablando de Aaron Judge y los Yankees. ¿Cuánto dinero merece Aaron Judge? Y cuántos años le darían como pelotero, sabiendo que él se va para la agencia libre. So, back to the Yankees. The Yankees have been playing stellar ball throughout the whole year. They're inspired. A lot of magical things are happening in New York. Will we see the Yankees go far? It's all depending on how healthy they can stay, right? I'm wearing the Yankee hat today. I'm not a Yankee fan, but I do respect what they're doing. Aaron Judge is going to be a major piece for the Yankees to prevail and to go far into the playoffs. We all know this. I'm going to take this chance out to remind you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Barrel Up Podcast. Like this video, comment down below, right? Follow me on Instagram, BarrelUp_baseball. and keep on liking and sharing this content as we take out the time and the passion to create content for you baseball lovers, just like I love baseball. For those that are joining us, thank you for joining us. We're talking about Aaron Judge and the Yankees. Aaron Judge and the Yankees. Whoever wants to come on the live and share their opinion, go right ahead. Request me right now, and we'll go together. We'll talk about it. I already gave my piece. My contract offer to Aaron Judge would be $250 to $280 million for a 7 to 8 year contract. 7 years guaranteed. That 8th year would be pertaining on performance, club, and player option, right? So this could be up to $285 million, which I think is a decent contract for Aaron Judge. He's not 25, he's not 26, he's not 27, he's 30 years old. He will be playing wherever he plays next year, starting as a 31-year-old, right? 31 years old. So that's the factor that I'm always going to chime on, the light on. He's not a young kid. Can he perform? Of course he can perform. We're seeing it day in and day out. Now, it's all about longevity. How long can he perform? And how many years of those 7 to 10, because he wants 10, how many of those years are going to be quality, right? So I want to know your thoughts, guys. What do you think? This is Giancarlos from Barrel Up Podcast, right? Let me know your thoughts. Aaron Judge, how much money does he deserve? I posted a reel on BarrelUp_baseball on this page, asking the fans, how much money does Aaron Judge deserve? A lot of people said $350 million, $375. There was some guy that said $400, right? Those opinions are all valid. Now, if we go to the factual, remember, facts don't care about feelings. If we go by the facts, he is 30 years old. He's having the best year of his career at 30 years old, right? Is he the best hitter in baseball right now? Arguably, he's up there, right? But again, he's not a youngster. He's not a youngster. What team do you think will bid for Aaron Judge? We all know the Yankees are going to bid again. The Yankees want to keep that guy, but they're going to have to talk to his agent. The Mets have been in talks, as rumors have been spreading that Cohen would love to see Judge, that 99, in the right field, right? There's other players, there's other teams that have a lot of money, like the Red Sox, the Dodgers, right? These are the teams that you're going to hear bid for this type of player, that have the money and the wherewithal to offer Aaron Judge a contract. St. Louis Cardinals are another team. The San Diego Padres, maybe not, due to the fact that they have one of the highest payrolls in baseball. He's not going to go to a low-earning team like the Athletics, the Royals. They don't have the money for this type of player. This is my opinion, right? Now, what do the Yankees have to do to secure Aaron Judge? There's been talks, just talks, stating that the Yankees are going to go for Juan Soto. So that's up in the air. There's been talks that the Mets are going to go for Aaron Judge. We shall see what happens. I want to know your thoughts. How much money does Aaron Judge deserve, and how many years would you give him? How much money and how many years, right? Those are the two questions. How much money does he deserve, and how many years does he deserve? Let me know, guys. And if you want to come on the live and go live head-to-head with me, go ahead. Request right now. Request me right now, and we'll talk about it. Thank you, River9512, for joining. Let me see who else. Canara Costa, Victor Go. Guys, thank you for joining the live tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Barrel Up Podcast, as I will be posting this live on YouTube for those that couldn't see the live. Francisco, thank you for joining, my man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Go ahead and request me right now, and we will talk about it. How much money? ¿Cuánto dinero merece Aaron Judge? And how many years? ¿Y cuántos años? We know that he is in the contract year. This is his final year. He's going to go to the free agent market now after this year. How much money would you give him? How much money does he deserve? Let's go. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see. How much money do you give Aaron Judge and for how long? How much money do you give Aaron Judge and for how long? We all know he is in the last year with the Yankees. He will be a free agent after this year. Let me know your thoughts, guys. My brother Ronnie, thank you for joining. How much money does Aaron Judge deserve? And where do you see him landing? What team? For how many years? Go right ahead. Request me on the camera if you would want to come on the live, show your face. Go right ahead. We'll talk about it. Aaron Judge and the Yankees. The Yankees clinched $40 million a year for 8 years. That's valid. That's close to what I was saying. I was giving him $35 million a year for the next 7 years. So that's close. That's valid. 5 years, says Jenny. 5 years. How much money, Jenny? How much money would you give him? How much money does Aaron Judge deserve as a 30-year-old player? Remember, he's not a youngster. He is a 30-year-old player, right? So take that into consideration. Players, after they reach the 30 mark, they have a lot of time to produce and to have very good years. But after the 36, 37 mark, as a position player, you start seeing a little bit of a decline, right? It's just nature. It's just how it is. We age. We can't reach that 95-mile-per-hour fastball as we could before. Ronnie says the Red Sox. This is a team I mentioned before. I mentioned that the Red Sox do have a lot of money. They will be in contention for him. I highly doubt that they will not be. I do think they will be. I say the Red Sox will be in bid for him. The Yankees, the Dodgers, the Mets, the San Diego Padres. Those 5 teams. Who else? Maybe in the Minnesota Twins, if they want to add other hitters to that lineup. You know, they have Carlos Correa, they have Miguel Sano, Polanco, Arvaez, very sound hitter. Where would you want to see Aaron Judge? I already know Cohen from the Mets. He's going to go hard. He's stated. Mets will be dope, says Jenny. I believe so too. Okay? He would hit 70 home runs in Fenway. That could happen. It's not easy to do that. Remember, you play half of the year in your hometown and then the other half going around different stadiums, San Francisco is in play too. San Francisco is another team, right? He is from Cali. That's another point to state. He's a California guy. If I'm not mistaken, you guys can fact check me, but I'm pretty sure he's from Cali. I don't know where, right? So maybe he wants to go back home. Moral of the story, we will see Aaron Judge on a team next year. Where? We don't know just yet. He's going to finalize this year with the Yankees. I'm pretty sure the Yankees want him to stay because of the fact that he's a great ball player. He's a great leader. He's a great clubhouse guy. And he's a definition of the Yankees, of a Yankee player. He's a definition of a Yankee player. He carries his game just like Derek Jeter did. You don't see this guy arguing. You don't see this guy causing controversy. You see him very friendly to the fans, to the staff, to the players. He's the type of player you want on that clubhouse. He's the type of player you want in that clubhouse. So I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. If anybody else wants to chime in and say their piece, go right ahead. This is John Carlos from Barrel of Baseball. Baseball, oh baseball, I can't get enough. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the support throughout these last 4 years of the podcast. We're now in the Baseball Academy. So baseball, oh baseball, I can't get enough. I literally can't get enough because I do this every day. And I love the game. The playoffs are about to start. The Yankees just clinched yesterday. The Yankees are playing phenomenal baseball. I got to say it. I'm not a Yankee fan. I'm wearing the hat today. I know that's a little bit of an oxymoron, but you have to give props to where props is due. And the Yankees are playing stellar baseball. I would love to see the Yankees and Mets go far in the playoffs. Another 2000 rematch, the Subway Series, World Series. I'll be there for sure if that happens. And I'm going to try to catch some postseason play from the Yankees and the Mets. It's always exciting to have these teams in the playoffs in New York, as you don't see that very often every year, right? Again, I'm going to go by the stats. 150 games played for Aaron Judge, 548 official at-bats, 128 runs, 172 hits, 28 doubles, no triples, 60 home runs, 128 RBIs, 105 times he walked, and posting up an average of 314. He's on pace to achieve the Triple Crown this year. Let's see if that plays out. Gracias tía por la sintonía. My aunt is in here. Kenia, gracias. Let's see what happened. Aaron Judge, will he be a Yankee? Will he go somewhere else? It's all up to what? This. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Who's going to offer what and why? So, this is my piece today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the time with me. This episode will be posted on Barrel Up Podcast on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have a lot of exciting things upcoming for the brand. You see the shirt here, Barrel Up, right? We have a lot of things coming, a lot of new things, merch. Ryan, my boy Ryan says that Aaron Judge should go to the Padres. Padres are a good team. It will be a good fit. Now, as far as payroll, they do only with Fernando Tatis Jr. and Manny Machado, they have $640 million that they owe those players. So, excuse me, I'm not so sure if they would want to tackle on another high salary player, because with virtually $300 million more, you can change your whole rotation. You can sign two to three pitchers there, right? It's gonna come down to who wants it more, who wants the guy more, and who can pay the guy, right? It has to fit the respective team that he will be in. You know, you can't just, oh yeah, Aaron Judge, because one player does not make the team, right? But this is what it's about. This is what it's about. Thank you guys for joining. Aaron Judge is the talk of the town, the talk of baseball. Will he reach 61? Pretty sure he can. There's a couple games left in the regular season. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. I will be airing some games for the postseason, so stay tuned for that. I will be talking live. We'll be watching the game live here in Barrel Up Baseball Player Development, Barrel Up Podcast. So enjoy the last few days of the regular season and stay tuned for the postseason, as we're coming in hard. We're coming in heavy. We're going to cover as much games, as much stats, as much insight as we can. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining. Those that were not able to join the live, do not worry. This will be posted on YouTube so that you can comment your thoughts and chime in as to who you think will obtain Aaron Judge in the next upcoming year, 2023, right? So thank you guys for everything. This is Giancarlos from Barrel Up Podcast, Barrel Up Baseball Player Development. Baseball, oh baseball. I can't get enough. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it.